Hello, I'm Travis, Pixel Picture. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to take it in a little bit of different direction. We're going to look at an actual custom GPT that I built. At the time of this recording, the people that have a paid subscription are able to make the GPTs. That was one of the reasons that I decided to go with ChatGPT rather than some other AI large language models that are out there. So let's dive in. My name is Travis, Pixel Picture. Thanks so much for joining the channel. I strive to allow you to understand ChatGPT and other large language models so that you could have fun. And later on, when you're more comfortable, to be able to do things in less time so you can spend time with those that you love, doing what you love. All right. So Chore Motivator 3.0, I've had quite a bit of success with this. I've done a few other versions of this, and I've had even children use this app. So let's see what it does, and then we can kind of go into the back end of things. So it says, please add my score together, accumulate in wealth and creation points. I'm child number X, how many points? And show me what points are rewarded for each. I'm going to start with the last one here. So those were actually custom designed by me. There were other prompts at the time. And so this was just something that I created. You're welcome to use this. This is going to be out on the store, or at least in a link down below in the description. And this is one that I created, and I don't know, I just was having issues with trying to get my children to do certain things, and I didn't want to spend so much money, didn't want to take away money. I did a lot of research in terms of how do you incentivize a kid and not de-incentivize them so much. So this really became a labor of love here, and it's worked pretty well in our family and in a couple other families that I know of. So on another episode, I think I talked something about I had an idea of how many points one of my chores would be worth, and I had a list of maybe 20 or so things, and ChatGPT at that time analyzed what I had for each one of the points assigned to what they felt would be how much effort it would take. And so when it did the analysis, I had picked these points, and I think I had picked maybe 3 points. I believe it was for making up your room. And it said, well, you know what? Actually, I think it's more like 7 points based on your other things that you listed. I said, oh, okay, change it then. So it's really cool, at least for me, when I got kind of the idea and understood the process and understood how a computer can really take what I have. It's not going to do something that I don't want it to do, but it's going to suggest things. It's going to do some analysis that maybe I hadn't considered. So I just said, yeah, go ahead and change it. Had I not and said I wanted it at 3, it would have kept it at 3. So dishes or 2 points could be different in your family, and you can adjust these as you'd like. And then I have built out, essentially, if you're child 1, I did it with the thought process of the firstborn, the secondborn, the thirdborn, fourthborn, and so on. You can do it somewhere else. If you do it in a ChatGPT, that every single time you come back to Chore Motivator 3.0, in that same chat, it will remember everything before, and then you can say child 1 is John, child 2 is Charles, child 3 is whoever, and then it will remember in that specific chat. So let's try another prompt. So essentially that was that one. So let's open it back up. Let's see, we'll be able to go back to it. Let's just do a new chat, maybe on 3.0. Okay, so that was show me what the points are. And let's do I'm child number whatever. How many points for the following chores? Okay, I will calculate the total points based on this. So I said cleaned my room. I'm going to say dishes, another room, and vacuumed 2 rooms, read for 2 hours today. Okay, so clean the room, it's not listed, but it suggests 7 points. Dishes, 2 points. Helped another person help clean another's room, 7 points. Vacuum 2 rooms, 2 points. And read for 2 hours. I broke it down for every 20 minutes. It's 1 point, so they get 6 points. So a total of 24, and even gives you a little bit of emoji. Okay, and that message was for child 3. I am child 2. I did the dishes, my room, swept the floor, and it said sweep, that's fine, and took out garbage. Okay, so now we'll see if it understands that was child 3 that got the 24 points. Now I put it in for child 2. Okay, so it has 12. Child 2 also did 4 hours of reading. Okay, so now it's doing an update. So it had the different things before, the dishes, the clean the room, the swept. Now instead of the 12 points, they have 24 points. And then it's even encouraging to the child. So I'll let you listen to this. Hopefully I'll be able to hear it. Otherwise I may have to set some other parameter.
Here's the updated point breakdown for child 2. Dishes, 2 points. Cleaned your room, 7 points. Swept the floor, 1 point. Took out the garbage, 2 points. Reading for 4 hours. Each 20 minutes equals 1 point, so 4 hours equal 12 points. Total points, 24. Fantastic job. Child 2, keep up the amazing effort.
All right, so there you saw hopefully you heard that. I'll look back in this recording. If not, I may have to set it up differently. Like I said, when you do recording, sometimes it does take the system audio, and other times it has a little bit of issues with that. So now, as promised, I'm going to jump back into this, and we're not going to take too long because I like to keep mine pretty short. So I'm going to go and configure this. I'm not going to mess with this too much. Actually, maybe I should. Yeah, I'm not going to change anything. I just want to show you. So when we went through this before, you can look at another instance where we created this. I think I did something on cats and other ones. I really like the ability of making my own custom GBTs. I've done 40 of them. Several I've used for my own planning purposes. Others I've done for others, and just kind of learning the back end of things. But this one is really, I took a lot of time and worked through it over a couple weeks and into even some months, refining it when I did it with my kids, and then sent it out to others and kind of got their feedback. So here's the Celebrate the Children. Okay, it had made this icon here, so you can look for this in the store. Instructions, I essentially said, tell it what the totals are and remember which child is which. So if I hadn't said that, it may not know child 1, child 2, or even had that. Use the point value if not identified, and then I put essentially sweeping 1, dishes. You can see those right here. So to give you an idea, or give the individual an idea, with the conversational starters, I added like, tell me what is the points, and then you can change that, and then like I said, it will remember. So here are several of the other ones. So you could only see 4. Here's add points of child's name for preparing food and cleaning the counters. These are just kind of some prompts that someone could click, like over here. So you see, please add my score together for activities today. It usually takes the first 4. I believe, yeah, it's only going to take the first 4. There's no way to really move it up or move it down. So you just copy and paste the top 4 that you want. Upload files. If I had something, I could. I did, like I said, I did a lot of research, but I wanted to leave it open as well. If there's other things that come out there, there's research that was done on incentivizing and decentivizing. So those things, and then actions, so I could do something else. So there wasn't really a lot more in here for this particular one, in terms of there was a lot of thought process. So some of these, like I said, the very first one that you do, and look back at my other one about cats, and I think it may have another one on doing your own custom, but you get to see the power behind this. And so like I just gave this to my kids and other kids and the parents, and now they can actually have there's a mode of even talking and saying I am child one rather than writing, so the kid doesn't have to type or be on the device very long. I don't give it to any of my kids for like holding on to their devices. They don't have it in their rooms, that kind of thing. But I say, okay, how much did you do? And then I'll hand them essentially the point value. And I have those if you're interested. I'll have a way to message me and I can send those out to you, or you can head to the website and purchase those things. So I'm Travis, Pixel Picture. Thanks so much for joining me today. It went a little longer than I would have liked, but I think there was a lot of good detail here. So till next time, signing off.